Welcome to the Madison Miller Podcast. Today is Friday, September 13th, 2024. Today we're going to recap the NFL and college football from yesterday, look ahead to the weekend, MLB, WNBA, soccer, golf, NASCAR, F1, news and notes, and then best bet and Fab 5 to close the show. So crazy busy show today. We'll start with the NFL, Thursday night football. The Bills defeat the Dolphins of 31-10, and Tua Tagovailoa gets concussed in the game. That's the big story, and hopefully he'll be okay. Bills are 2-0, Dolphins are 1-1. And Tua 17-25, 145 yards, a touchdown, and 3 interceptions. Josh Allen 13-19, 139 yards and a touchdown. It was the James Cook show. He had 3 touchdowns in the game. And I think he's poised for a big season, James Cook. All right. So, to Sunday. It's going to be a fun Sunday, of course. So, first up, 1 o'clock. On Fox, you have the Saints and the Cowboys from Dallas. My line's Dallas by 7.5, total 50. And a 20th. And we have 6.5 and 46.5. I love the over. I think the Saints offense might be better than people think. So I definitely really want to go for the over in that one. Next up on Fox, Bucks Lions. My line is Lions 10.5, total 48 and 13/20, and it is 7.5 and 51.5. I'm gonna lay the 7.5 with Detroit. I feel like a lot of people are gonna be backing the Bucks because the Bucks played well against Washington last week, but I think the Lions are just so much better, so I'm gonna lay the points. On CBS, Colts Packers. Oh, no, I'm sorry, that's Fox. So if Jordan Love plays, so he hasn't been ruled out yet, which is crazy. If Jordan Love plays, I have -3. If not, it's +2. Total's 53. And it's Indy by 3, total 40.5. Right now, I'm going to give out the over, but I'm completely staying away from that game in Fab 5 because of Jordan Love. On CBS, you have Jets-Titans. My line's Jets 4.5, total 42 and a 10th. And it's 3.5 and 41.5. That line probably dropped after the Jets lost that Monday night game. I'm going to go with a slight lean to the Jets. On CBS, 49ers-Vikings. I don't know why this isn't a Fox game. My line is 49ers by 1, total 43.5. But if McCaffrey doesn't play, it's Vikings by 0.5. And it's 5.5 and 46.5. I love the Vikings getting 5.5. I love it. Love it. Next up on Fox, Seahawks Patriots. My line is Seahawks by 3, total 38 and 3/20. And it's 3.5 and 38.5. I hate this pick, but I'm doing it slightly into New England, plus the point. On Fox, Giants, Commanders. Mine's Commanders by 3, total 45 and 3/20. If Malik Neighbors doesn't play, this goes up to 3.5, 4 in my projections. 1.5? Why? What? Total 42? What? Why on earth is that line only 1.5? Again, Vegas is overrating the Giants. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. I like the over, though. I'm not betting the side. I like the total. I like the over in that game because the Commanders' defense stinks, and so does the Giants' defense. So bad defenses, you automatically take the over, despite the offenses. Chargers-Panthers on CBS. My line is Chargers by 5, total 42 and 17-20. I'm laughing so hard at that Giants Commanders line. I can't believe that. Chargers are giving 4.5 total, 38.5. I actually really love the over in that game as well. Next up on CBS is Browns Jaguars. I have Jaguars 4.5 total, 44 and the 10th. And Jacksonville, we don't know the size of Cleveland's O-line, guys, so it's Jags by 3 total, 41.5. I like the over, so I'm liking a lot of overs this week. On CBS, Raiders, Ravens. My line's Ravens, 10.5, total 40 and 11/20. And it's 8.5 and 41.5. I'm laying 8.5 with the Ravens. This is the ultimate bounce back spot for them. 4 o'clock on Fox, you have Rams, Cardinals. My line is Rams by 3, total 50 and a 10th. Oh, no Puka. So that goes to 2. Yeah, so Puka's out, so we need to mark that. I'm glad I caught that. And then it is Cardinals 1.5, total 47.5. I'm not surprised the Cardinals are favored. They probably should be favored. And then the guard Avila on the Rams is hurt too, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, and Joe Newcomb. So they have a ton of injuries. So Avila is obviously worth a little bit to the spread. He's a center. I forgot to move him to center. So, yeah, not a great spot for the LA Rams. Yeah, I have Rams now 1.5. And the Cards are giving 1.5. The Cards probably should be favored because of the injuries. Like, I have a lot of respect I have for the Rams. So, I hate the pick, but I gotta take the Rams plus the points and plus 102. Only because the numbers say to do so. All right, next is on CBS at 4:25, Steelers Broncos. My line is Steelers by 4, total 39.25. What everyone thought was going to be the Russell Wilson Bowl, but it looks like Justin Fields is going to start. And it's Pittsburgh by 2.5, total 36.5. I actually like the over in this game too, but the total's that low because of the Steeler defense. And then the marquee game of the week, Bengals-Chiefs, 4:25 CBS. Jim Nantz, Tony Romo, Tracy Wolfson on the call. Taylor Swift will be in the building. I have Chiefs by 4, total 39 and a 10th, and it is 5.5 and 47.5. I like the under in that game a lot. And I know I got burned on the under on opening night, but I don't want to get burned again here. Sunday Night Football, 8:20 on NBC and Peacock, Bears-Texans. My line is Texans 10.5, total 46 and 3/20, and it's 6.5 and 45.5. I absolutely adore the Texans in this spot. So I'm going to lay the 6.5 with Houston. All right, now move on to college. We'll go over the results from yesterday and look ahead to everything this weekend. There's a couple of FCS lines that I didn't get to, but I did all the totals, which is weird. It's usually the other way around. So we had 2 games last night. Arizona State beat Texas State 31-28, so best bet lost again. Best bet's 0-4 this week. And And South Alabama destroys Northwestern State 87-10. All right, 2 games tonight, 7 o'clock on ESPN. UNLV, Kansas. My line is Kansas by 17, total 57.5. And it is 8.5 and 57.5. I'm going to lay the 8.5 with the Jayhawks. And 8 o'clock on Fox. Number 20, Arizona. Number 14, Kansas State. My line's K-State by 13, total 59 in the 10th. And it is 7.5 and 60.5. I'm going to lay the 7.5 with K-State. All right, Saturday, 12 o'clock on Fox. Number 4, Alabama at Wisconsin. When do you ever see Alabama on Fox? But here we are. Maybe that game against Texas a couple years ago when they barely won and Quinn Ewers got hurt. I have Bama by 12, total 49 and 3/20, and it is 16.5 and 49.5. I hate this, but I'm taking Wisconsin getting the points. ESPN 2, number 13, Oklahoma State at Tulsa. My line is Oklahoma State by 27.5, total 64. And we have 18.5 and 62.5 on FanDuel. I'm going to lay 18.5 with Oklahoma State. Number 16, LSU at South Carolina on ABC. My line's LSU 7.5, total 54 and 9/10. And it's 6.5 and 48.5. I'm going to take the over. On Big Ten Network, Arkansas State, number 17, Michigan. My line's Michigan by 9.5, total 51 and 2/5. And it is 22.5 and 47.5. I'm going to take the points. Central Michigan and Illinois on Peacock. My line's Illinois 13.5, total 57 in the 10th. And it's 18.5 and 48.5. I really like the over in that game. Here's a fascinating game on ESPN. Memphis, Florida State. All right, my line's Florida State by 2.5, total 52 and 4/5. And it's 6.5 and 53.5. I'm taking Memphis getting the points. ACC Network, Louisiana Tech, NC State. My line's NC State by 13, total 51 and 3/4. And it's 21.5 and 49.5. I'm going to take Louisiana Tech getting the points. ESPNU, Cincinnati, Miami of Ohio. My line's Miami of Ohio by 13.5, total 41 and 9/20. And it is Cincinnati by 3.5, total 46.5. I'm taking Miami of Ohio getting the points and plus 152 to win the game on the field. Fox Sports 1, North Texas, Texas Tech. Wins Tech by 7, total 69. And it's 10.5 and 69.5. I'm going to lay the 7 with Texas Tech. Number 24, Boston College against number 6, Missouri on the SEC Network at 12:45. Mine's Missouri 10.5, total 49 and 19/20. And it's 16.5 and 53.5. I'm going to take BC getting the points. They're well coached. They won't win, but they'll hang around. 1 o'clock, CBS Sports Network, UMass Buffalo. Mine's Buffalo 7.5, total 49 and 19/20. And it is 3.5 and 44.5. I'm going to take the over. Coastal Carolina and Temple. Mine's Coastal by 1, total 56 or 57 and 3/5. And it's 17.5 and 52.5. Oh, I'm taking Temple plus the points. Number 9, Oregon against Oregon State on Fox. My line is Oregon by 2, total 51 and 1/10. Yeah, that's 3:30 Fox. And it's 16.5 and 49.5. I'm taking Oregon State points. Absolutely love that pick. ACC Network, Ball State at number 10, Miami. Mine's Miami by 30, total 70 and 1/5. And it's 36.5 and 55.5. I'm taking the over. On ESPN, Tulane at number 15, Oklahoma. Mine's Oklahoma by 11, total 52.5. It's 13.5 and 46.5. I like the over. Number 18, Notre Dame against Purdue on CBS and Paramount Plus. My line is Notre Dame by 21, total 47 and 17/20. And it is 9.5 and 47.5. I'm going to lay the 9.5 in the bounce back spot for Notre Dame. On ABC, Texas A&M, Florida, my line's A&M by 12, total 54 and a 20th. And it's 3.5 and 47.5. Why is it that low? I'm laying it with A&M. Like, come on. Florida's kind of like the Giants of college football. Like, the favoritism in the betting market for no reason. I get it. Florida's finally moving on from Graham Mertz, but yeah, they shouldn't be that small of a underdog. Big Ten Network Prairie View in Michigan State. Mine's Michigan State by 7, total 46 and a 20th. And it's 40.5 and 50.5. I'm taking Prairie View in the points. Like, I've never seen a total in a line that close. Nevada, Minnesota, Big Ten Network. My line is Minnesota 19.5, total 47 and 2/5. And it's 17.5 and 44.5. I'm going to take the over. On Peacock, Washington State, Washington, mine's... I actually have the Cougars as a 4.5 point favorite, total 58 and 7/20, and it is 4.5 and 55.5, 4.5 in favor of Washington. I'm going to take State plus the points and plus 150 outright. VMI, Georgia Tech at men's Tech by 25.5, total 51 and 7/10. And it's 42.5 and 57.5. I'm going to take VMI getting the points. ESPN2, West Virginia, Pitt. My line is West Virginia by 2.5, total 56 and 3/10. And it is 1.5 and 63.5. I like the under in that game, weirdly enough. Morgan State, Ohio. I have Morgan State as a 3-point favorite, total 43. And it's Ohio by 24.5, total 46.5. So Morgan State's 14-1. That's my favorite log shot underdog this week. I'm going to give that out in plus 24.5, obviously, as well. But I don't know if that's going to be my underdog pick of the week. Maybe. 4 o'clock, Fox Sports 1, Troy, Iowa. My line is Iowa by 21, total 42 and a 10th. And it's 22.5 and 38.5. I'm going to go with the over. On ESPNU, App State and East Carolina. Mine's ECU by 5, total 51 and 2/5. And it's App State by 1.5, total 59.5. I'm going to go with the under. 4:15 on the SEC Network, UAB, Arkansas. My line's Arkansas 11.5, total 58 and 7/20. And it's 23.5 and 61.5. I'm going to take UAB in the points. 4:30 CBS Sports Network, number 12, Utah and Utah State. My line is Utah by 15, total 49 and 7/10, and it's 18.5 and 43.5. I'm going to go with the over. 6 o'clock, UConn Duke. My line is Duke 3.5, total 50 and 11/20, and it's 16.5 and 46.5. I'm going to take UConn in the points. NC Central, North Carolina. My line is UNC by 7, total 56 and 17/20. And it is 37.5 and 55.5. I'm going to take the points. Virginia Tech, Old Dominion. Mine's Vautech by 30, total 49 and 3/5. And it's 14.5 and 47.5. I'm going to lay the points. FIU, FAU. My line is FAU 3.5, total 46. And it's 5.5 and 44.5. I'm going to take FIU in the points. UTEP, Liberty. I have Liberty by 22, total 55 and 7/20. Then it's 23.5 and 57.5. I am going to take the under. SC State, Georgia Southern. My line's Georgia Southern 20.5, total 55 and 13/20. And it's 27.5 and 55.5. I'm going to take SC State plus the points. Colgate Akron. My line is Akron 10.5, total 48 and a fifth. And it's 14.5 and 45.5. I'm going to take Colgate and the points. Gardner-Webb Charlotte. It's 11.5 in favor of Charlotte. Total 48.5. I'll go under. Number 5, Ole Miss and Wake Forest at 6:30. My line's Ole Miss 5.5 or 11.5. Total 59. Oh my goodness, 56 and 19/20. And it's 21.5 and 64.5. I'm gonna go take Wake in the points. I don't feel good about it. Bethune, Western Michigan. It's Western by 32.5, total 51.5. I'll go under. 7 o'clock, ESPN, UTSA at number 2, Texas. Mine's Texas by 16, total 52.5. And it's 35.5 and 55.5. I really like UTSA to cover the number there. Too high. Vandy, Georgia State. My line's Vandy 2.5, total 54 and 7/10. And it's 10.5 and 45.5. That's a tough one, but I'm going to go with the over. Jacksonville State, Eastern Michigan. My line's Eastern by 5, total 52.5. And it is 1.5 and 53.5. I'm going to lay the 1.5. Kennesaw State and San Jose State on True TV. My San Jose State by 9.5, total 47. And it's 18.5 and 43.5. I'm going to take Kennesaw State plus the points. Western Kentucky, Middle Tennessee. My line's Western by 14.5, total 53 and 9/20. And it is 7.5 and 54.5. I'm going to lay the 7.5 with Western. Hawaii, Sam Houston. My line's Sam Houston by 8, total 48 and a 10th. And it's 4.5 and 48.5. I'm going to lay the points. South Florida, Southern Miss. Mine, South Florida by 4.5, total 54 and the 20th. And it's 10.5 and 57.5. I'm going to take the points. Next up, 7:30 on ABC. Number 1, Georgia at Kentucky. Mine's Georgia by 11.5, total 47.5. And it's 22.5 and 45.5. I'm going to take Kentucky getting the points. Big Ten Network, Northern Iowa, number 23, Nebraska. And it's 32.5 and 47.5. Again, another under. Next up is New Mexico, Auburn on ESPN2. My line's Auburn by 26, till 55 and 9/10. And it's 28.5 and 59.5. Under. Toledo and Mississippi State on ESPN. My line's Toledo 5.5, till 54 and a quarter. And it's Miss State 10.5, total 57.5. I'll take Toledo plus the points and plus 280 to win straight up. 7:30 on NBC and Peacock, Indiana, UCLA. My line's Indiana by 3, total 45 and 19/20. And it's Indiana 3.5, total 46.5. Very close projection. Wow. Slight under. Fox Sports 1, Air Force, Baylor. My line's Baylor by 14, total 42 and 4/5. And it's 15.5 and 41.5. Another close one. Slight lean towards Air Force in the points. On CBS, Colorado State. My line's Colorado State by 12, total 54 and 17/20. And it's Colorado 7.5, total 57.5. I'm going to take State plus the points and plus 198 to win on the field. UCF TCU on Fox. My line's TCU by a half, total 57 and 9/20. And it's UCF by 1.5, total 62.5 under. Eastern Illinois and Northwestern on the Big Ten Network. My FanDuel has 24.5 and 35.5 over. So 7:45 on the SEC Network. Kent State, number 7, Tennessee. My line is Tennessee by 23, total 57 and the 20th. And it is 49.5 and 62.5. I'm going to take Kent State plus. Did I skip a game in my projections? Oh my God, I did. I skipped Maryland, Virginia. Oh my God. So Rice, Houston. 8 o'clock on ESPN Plus. My projections: Rice by 8, total 51 and 3/10. And it's Houston 4.5, total 44.5. I'm going to take Rice in the points and plus 155 outright. Maryland, Virginia, ACC Network. Just spit out the numbers on the spot. I have Maryland 7.5, total 52 and a 5th, and it is on FanDuel 2.5 and 57.5. That's the number's low and then the total is high. I'm gonna go with the under. BYU, Wyoming, 9 o'clock, CBS Sports Network. My line is Wyoming by a half, total 46 and 3/5. And it's BYU by a whopping 9.5, total 39.5. I'm going to take Wyoming plus the points and plus 270. There's a lot of underdogs that I like to win outright that are like big. 10:30 on ESPN, San Diego State, Cal. My line is Cal by 16, total 47 and 2/5. And it's 18.5 and 47.5. I'm going to take San Diego State in the points. And last but not least, on True TV, New Mexico State and Fresno State. Mine's Fresno 10.5, total 51 and 9/20. And it's 20.5 and 47.5. I'm going to take New Mexico State getting the big number. All right, now move on to baseball. We'll go over the results from last night and look ahead to tonight and the weekend. Rockies over the Tigers 4-2. Cards over the Reds 6-1. Astros over the A's 6-3. Marlins over the Nationals 6-3. Rays over the Guardians 5-2. Yankees over the Red Sox 2-1 and 10 on a walk-off double by Juan Soto. That's a big, big win for the Yankees. Getting it done in extras against the Red Sox. At home. And then the Rangers over the Mariners 5-4. And the Brewers over the Giants 3-0. And I almost gave out the Red Sox in that game. I'm glad I didn't. I like giving out the big dogs sometimes. All right, all night games tonight. 6:40 of O's Tigers. O's minus 146, Tigers plus 124, over under 8. Overs minus 105, unders minus 115. O's minus 1.5 plus 118, Tigers plus 1.5 is minus 42. And it's Zach Eflin and TBD. Tough one, but I'm going to go with the over. Royals, Pirates, TBD, Luis Ortiz. Pirates minus 122, Royals plus 104, over under 8.5, minus 110 HY. Royals minus 1.5 plus 158, Pirates plus 1.5 is minus 192. I'm going to go with the over because of some uncertainty. Mets, Phillies. Jose Quintana and Aaron Nola. Phillies minus 158, Mets plus 134, over under 8.5, minus 110 HY. Mets plus 1.5 is minus 156. Phillies minus 1.5 plus 130. I'm going to go with the under, but I don't feel good about it. These are huge freaking games for the Mets. 6:45, Marlins, Nats, Edward Cabrera, DJ Hers. Nats minus 142, Marlins plus 120, over under 8, overs minus 114, unders minus 106. Marlins plus 1.5 is minus 182, Nats minus 1.5 is plus 150. I'm going to give out another over. On Apple TV Plus, Red Sox Yankees from the stadium, Tanner Houck and Clark Schmidt. Yankees minus 154, Red Sox plus 130, over under 8.5, minus 110 each way. Red Sox plus 1.5 is minus 164. Yankees minus 1.5 is plus 136. Love the under in that game. Two good pitchers. Cards, Jays. Eric Feed and Kevin Gossman. Jays minus 130. Cards plus 110, over under 8. Overs minus 112. Unders minus 108. Cards plus 1.5 is minus 192. Jays minus 1.5 plus 158. I like the under. Rays, Guardians. Zach Little and Tanner Bibbe. Guardians minus 168. Rays plus 142. Over under 7.5. Overs minus 104. Unders minus 118. Rays plus 1.5 is minus 156. Guardians minus 1.5 is plus 130. I'm going to go with the over. All right, 7:20, Dodgers, Braves. Landon Knack and Spencer Schwellenbach. Braves minus 112. Dodgers minus 104. Over under 8.5. Minus 110 each way. Dodgers minus 1.5 is plus 150. Braves plus 1.5 is minus 182. I'm going with the Dodgers on the money line at minus 104. A's, White Sox at 7:30. Brady Basso and Garrett Crochet. A's minus 124. White Sox plus 106. Over under 8. Minus 110 each way. A's minus 1.5 is plus 125. White Sox plus 1.5 is minus 150. I'm going to go with the under. Reds, Twins. Julian Aguilar and Bailey Ober. Twins minus 220. Reds plus 184. Over under 8.5. Overs minus 08. Unders minus 112. Reds plus 1.5 is minus 118. Twins minus 1.5 is minus 102. I'm going to go with the over. 8:30, Cubs, Rockies. Javier Assad and Austin Gomber. Cubs minus 142. Rockies plus 120. Over under 10.5. Overs minus 118. Unders minus 104. Cubs minus 1.5 is plus 105. Rockies plus 1.5 is minus 126. I'm going to go with the under, but I don't feel good about it. 9:30, Astros, Angels. Yusei Kikuchi and Samuel Ogderi. Astros minus 220. Angels plus 184. Over under 8.5. Overs minus 115. Unders minus 105. Astros minus 1.5 is minus 128. Angels plus 1.5 is plus 108. I'm going to go with the Angels on the run line at plus 106. Plus 1.5, plus 106. Brewers, Diamondbacks. Freddie Peralta, Eduardo Rodriguez. D-backs minus 110. Brewers minus 106. Over under 8.5. Overs minus 105. Unders minus 115. Brewers minus 1.5 plus 146. D-backs plus 1.5 is minus 76. This is a playoff rematch from last year. That's a tough one, but I'm going to go with the over. Rangers, Mariners at 10. Jacob deGrom making his season debut against Emerson Hancock. Rangers minus 116. Mariners minus 106. Over under 7. Overs minus 105. Unders minus 115. Rangers minus 1.5 plus 150. Mariners plus 1.5 is minus 182. I like the over because we don't know how deGrom's going to look. And 10:15 is the Padres and the Giants. Dylan Cease and Logan Webb. Padres minus 110. Giants minus 106. Over under 6.5. Overs minus 118. Unders minus 104. Padres minus 1.5 plus 158. Giants plus 1.5 is minus 192. Low total. I'm just going to go with the over because of the low total. All right, Saturday, 1 o'clock, Red Sox, Yankees. Royals, Pirates, 3 o'clock, Cards, Jays, 4 o'clock, Marlins, Nats, Mets, Phils. 6 o'clock, O's, Tigers, Rays, Guardians. 7 o'clock, Reds, Twins, A's, White Sox. 7:20, Dodgers, Braves. 8 o'clock, Cubs, Rockies. Brewers, Diamondbacks. 9 o'clock, Padres, Giants. 9:30, Astros, Angels. Rangers, Mariners. And then Sunday, 12 o'clock, O's, Tigers. 1 o'clock on Roku. Reds, Twins. 1:30, Red Sox, Yankees. Royals, Pirates. Marlins, Nats, Mets, Phils, Cards, Jays, Rays, Guardians, 2 o'clock, A's, White Sox, 3 o'clock, Cubs, Rockies, 4 o'clock, Padres, Giants, Astros, Angels, Brewers, Diamondbacks, Rangers, Mariners, and then Sunday Night Baseball is Dodgers, Braves. Right now, move on to the WNBA. We'll go over the results from yesterday and look ahead to tonight and the weekend, or I should say tonight and Sunday. Liberty over the Wings, 99-67. All right, 5 games tonight. 7:30 on Iron. All the games are on Iron. Mystics Dream. The Dream are giving 3.5 totals, 156.5. I'm going to take the Mystics in the points. Aces Fever. The Aces are giving 5 totals, 177. Oh, that line's low. I'm going to go with the under. Storm Wings. My line is the Storm by 8, total 172. I'm going to lay the points. Sky Lynx. The Lynx are giving 12.5, total of 155.5. I like the over. And then 10 o'clock is Sun Mercury. The Sun are giving 6 totals, 157.5. I'm going to lay the 6 with the Sun. I thought about giving out the Mercury as a dog, but no. All right, 3 o'clock NBA TV. Wings Fever. Dream Mystics. Lynx Liberty. 6 o'clock Mercury Sky. CBS Sports Network Sun Aces. And then Spark Storm. So a busy day on Sunday. Last 3 days of the season. Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday. Of the regular season, I should say. All right, soccer. We have a whole lot of soccer. I'm telling you guys right now, I'm not giving out picks for soccer. I'm just going to go over the schedules for everything. All right, Premier League, Saturday, 7:30. Southampton, Man United. 10 o'clock, Brighton, Ipswich. Crystal Palace, Leicester. Fulham, West Ham. Liverpool, Nottingham Forest. Man City, Brentford. 12:30, Aston Villa, Everton. And 3 o'clock, Bournemouth, Chelsea. And then Sunday, 9 a.m. on telly, Tottenham, Arsenal, and 11:30 on telly, Wolves, Newcastle. MLS, Saturday, 7:30, Atlanta, Nashville, CF Montreal, Charlotte, DC United, NYCFC, Cincy, Columbus, Miami, Philly, Orlando, New England, Toronto, Austin, 8:30, Chicago, Red Bulls, Houston, Salt Lake, St. Louis, Minnesota, 9:30, Colorado, Portland, 10:30, Galaxy, LAFC, and Vancouver, San Jose. And then Sunday, 7:15 on Fox Sports 1 is Seattle, KC. Women's, 7 o'clock tonight, North Carolina, Bay FC, 8 o'clock, Orlando and Kansas City, 10 o'clock, Portland, Chicago. Saturday, 7:30, Louisville, Angel City, 10 o'clock, Utah, San Diego. And then Sunday, 1 o'clock is Washington, Houston. All right, Liga MX. 8 o'clock tonight, Puebla, Querétaro. 9 o'clock, Atlas, Pachuca. 10 o'clock, Juarez, Mazatlan. Tigres, Athletic, San Luis. And 11 o'clock, the Coxa, UNAM. And then tomorrow, 6:45, Toluca, Tijuana. 8:50, America, Guadalajara. 10:30, Leon Cruz Azul. And then 11 o'clock, Santos, Monterrey. German Bundesliga today at 2:30 time. Tomorrow, 9:30, Gladbach, Stuttgart, RB Leipzig, Union Berlin, Freiburg, Bochum, Hoffenheim, Leverkusen, Wolfsburg, Frankfurt, and 12:30, Holstein Kiel, and Bayern. And then Sunday, 9:30, Augsburg, St. Pauli, and 11:30, Mainz, Bremen. La Liga today, 3 o'clock, is Betis, Leganes. Tomorrow, 8 o'clock, Mallorca, Villarreal. 10:15, Espanyol, Alaves. Sevilla, Getafe. At 12:30 and at 3 o'clock, Real Sociedad and Real Madrid. And then Sunday, 8 o'clock, Celta Vigo, Valladolid. 10:15, Girona, Barcelona. 12:30, Las Palmas Athletic. And 3 o'clock, Atletico and Valencia. Serie A tomorrow, 9 o'clock, Como, Bologna, 12 o'clock, Empoli, Juventus, 2:45, Milan, Venezia. And then Sunday, 6:30, Genoa, AS Roma, 9 o'clock, Atalanta, Fiorentina, Tirana, Lecce at noon, Cagliari, Napoli, and 2:45, Monza and Inter Milan. French League 1, today, 2:45, Saint Etienne and Lille. Saturday, 11 o'clock, Marseille and Nice, 1 o'clock, Auxerre, Monaco, and then 3 o'clock, PSG, Brest. And then Sunday, 9 o'clock, Rennes, Montpellier, 11 o'clock, Nantes, Reims, Strasbourg, Angers, Toulouse, Le Havre, St. 2:45 is Lens, Lyon. USL, tomorrow, 7 o'clock, Detroit, New Mexico, Indy, El Paso, Loudoun, Birmingham, Miami, Hartford, Tampa, Pittsburgh at 7:30, 8 o'clock is Colorado, Charleston, Memphis, North Carolina, 8:30, Tulsa, Louisville, 10 o'clock, Oakland, San Antonio, Orange County, Rhode Island, Sacramento, Phoenix, and 10:30 is Vegas, Monterey Bay. ELC, today at 3 o'clock, Hull, Sheffield United. Saturday's a big day, 7:30, Leeds, Burnley, Millwall, Luton, Oxford United, Stoke, 10 o'clock, Blackburn, Bristol City, Derby, Cardiff, Borough, Preston, Plymouth, Sunderland, Sheffield Wednesday, QPR, Swansea, Norwich City, and Watford, Coventry. And then Sunday morning at 10 o'clock is Portsmouth, West Brom. Dutch Eredivisie, tomorrow, 10:30, FC 20, PEC Zwolle, PSV NEC, 12:45, FC Groningen, Feyenoord, 2 o'clock, NAC Breda, Fortuna, and then 3 o'clock, AC Alkmaar and Heerenveen. And then Sunday morning, 6:15, Sparta and the Go Ahead Eagles, 8:30, Willem II and RKC Waldwick, and 10:45, Heracles Almere City, Ajax FC Utrecht postponed. And the Scottish Premiership, tomorrow, 10 o'clock, Aberdeen, Motherwell, Celtic Hearts, Hibernian, St. Johnstone, Ross County, Dundee, St. Mary, Kilmarnock, and then Sunday, 7 o'clock is Dundee Rangers. And the Pro League, 11:45, Al Taloon, Al Khalij, Damak Al Akdod, and 2 o'clock is Al Nasser Al Ali. Saturday, 11:20, Al Fateh Al Edifaq, 11:45, Al Faya Al Raid, 2 o'clock, Al Riyadh, and Al Halal. And then Sunday, 11:20, Al Qadisiyah and Al Shabab, Al Khulud and Al Orba, and then 2 o'clock is Al Idiad and Al Wada. So there you have it for soccer. Now I'll move on to golf. We'll look at the leaderboard for the Fortinet Championship. Right now, your leader, the score is 7 under, is David Lipsky. Tied for second with 6 under, Martin Lear and Pat Gazier. Tied for fourth with 5 under, Kevin Doherty, Mark Hubbard, Kevin Stroman, Joel Dahman, and Wilson Furr. Tied for ninth with 4 under is a pretty big group. I'm just going to do notables. Nate Watney, Alex Baddeley, Robbie Shaw, Adam Putnam, Wesley Bryan, Matthias Schmid, Brendan Wu, Paul Fishburne, Charlie Hoffman, Nate Shipley, Minwoo Lee, J.B. Holmes. Tied for 22nd with 3 under. Taylor Hooks, Heath Thiglia, Keith Mitchell, Lucas Glover, Justin Sue, Troy Merritt, Austin Smotherman, Ben Coles, J.J. Spawn, Henrik Norlander, Raja Campos. Tied for 37th with 2 under, Kevin Twite, Nate Taylor, Wyndham Clark, Matt Kuchar, Kevin Chappell, Justin Lauer, Brendan Todd, Mackenzie Hughes, Roger Sloan, Grayson Higo. Tied for 54th with 1 under, SMB, Doug Gibb, Jonathan Vegas, Chad Ramey, Adam Svensson, Max Holmes, Stuart Sink, Hayden Buckley, Bayo Hostler, Tyson Alexander, Sean Kim, Michael Kim, Mac Meisner, Grayson Sieg, Cam Champ, Nicholas Echevarria, Webb Simpson, Scott Stevens, tied for 81st at even, Adam Schenk, Eric Cole, Patrick Rogers, Callum Tarrant, Kelly Craft, S.H. Kim, Camilo Vegas, Pearson Cootie, Sean O'Hare, Parker Cootie, Trevor Whitney. Tied for 100th at 1 over. Hayden Springer, Chasen Hadley, Carson Young, Robert Brem, Vincent Whaley, Corey Connors, Ryan Moore. Tied for 117th with 2 over. Harry English, Kevin Kisner, Ryan Palmer, Russell Knox, Alex Smalley, Lucas Hodges, Chris Goddard, C.T. Pond. Tied for 128th with 3 over. Matt McNeely, James Hahn, Daniel Berger, Gary Woodland. Tied for 136 with 4 over. Matthew Neesmith, Sam Ryder. 142nd with 8 over. Tyler Duncan, and withdrawing Eric Barnes. Right now, move on to NASCAR. We have races to pick this weekend. So Xfinity tomorrow from the Glen at 3 o'clock. The Shriners Children 200. I'm trying to pull up NASCAR. There we go. All right. Shane Van Gisbergen's the favorite. That's funny. I'm going to go with Justin Allgaier at 18-1 to win the Mission at the Glen. And in the Cup, the Go Bowling at the Glen. And Shane Van Gisbergen's the favorite there, too, so that's weird. So, I'm going to go with the long shot-ish. Michael McDowell, 16-1. Someone I never pick. And Formula One, they'll be at the Azerbaijan Grand Prix, the Baku City Circuit, Sunday morning at 7 a.m. So Lando Norris is the favorite at plus 165, and Max is plus 330. I kind of like Sergio as a long shot at 35-1. So why not? I'm going to give out Sergio at 35-1. Sergio Perez. All right, now move on to the news and notes for today. I'm going to be about as rapid fire as possible. The big story, obviously, is the Tua concussion. We alluded to it earlier. That was just a brutal injury to watch. Damar Hamlin made that tackle. Now the question is, will he miss any time? Josh Allen showed love to Tua, which was really nice, of course. So Everbank Stadium temporarily becoming Trevor Banks Stadium to honor Trevor Lawrence. So Jordan Love is expected to be out the next several weeks because of an MCL injury. How about this? T. Higgins is on a fake injury rumor as he was confused by talk of faking hamstring injury. So they thought it was fake. Kirk Cousins says he feels good ahead of Week 2 match against the Eagles. So Russell Wilson's getting close to coming back from his injury. Myles Garrett, foot injury, nothing serious heading into the game against the Jaguars. So that's good news for the Browns. Manuel Forms Jr. to undergo surgery to repair torn ACL or torn UCL thumb injury. Not ideal for the Commanders. So here's a wild confession by Logan Webb, the Giants pitcher. He admits he was hungover while pitching at the 2024 MLB All-Star Game. That's wild. Malik Neighbors praises Jaden Daniels had a Week 2 matchup. Saquon Barkley contacted Daniel Jones for words of encouragement after just being slaughtered by everybody and their mother. That was nice of Saquon. AJ Griffin might retire as he is seriously considering stepping away from basketball. That's according to Shams. How about this? The Warriors won't give Jonathan Kuminga the max as they're not prepared to offer a max extension to him. All right, so it's official. The Pac-12 is adding Boise State, San Diego State, Colorado State, and Fresno State as new additions in 2026. We talked about that yesterday and the likelihood of that. So good on the Pac-12 for kind of rebuilding its conference. And how about this? Cal and Stanford linked to the Pac-12 as they could be open to rejoining the conference if a window opens to leave. Wow. And yet those two, that would be 8. And maybe if you can get SMU, because that's just a weird fit for them in the ACC. And then maybe you can get one of those schools that are in the Big 12 like BYU or somebody like that. Maybe you can get Utah back, or maybe you can bring one of those schools back. And now who'll go to the Mountain West would be the question. Because that's the conference that's now looking like in trouble. Juan Soto and Aaron Judge make Yankees history, first teammates since 2011 to record 100-plus RBIs. So the Miami Heat to unveil a Dwayne Wade statue on October 27th at the Kaseya Center, which was formerly the American Airlines Arena. So DeMar DeRozan had a quote about the Raptors 2019 championship. He said he doesn't think Toronto needed Kawhi to win that. He couldn't have been more wrong. I'm sorry. 2024 Hall of Fame presenters announces Shaq, Magic, Kareem among presenters for Jerry West's third Hall of Fame induction. Josh Allen had never lost on a Thursday in his career. And then Josh Hart from the Knicks says, yeah, till I add Bill's money line to my parlay. But nope, he didn't jinx it. Brutal news for the Texas Rangers. Corey Seager out for the season as he'll undergo sports hernia surgery. Brutal for Texas. The Oakland Athletics to play in Sacramento in 2025 for their home games. The Twins catcher tipped pitches as they released 2024 draft pick Derek Bender after telling batter pitch types during minor league game. All right, so there you have it for news and notes. All right, best bet of the day brought to you by FanDuel. I have 2 options, and they're both in college football. I like both home favorites tonight. I might bet both, but only one of them is going to be best bet, and that is going to be the Kansas Jayhawks. Minus the 9.5 against UNLV. I'll lay a 20th of a unit on that. In the Fab Five, we're going to start in college football. Pick number 1, I'm taking the Beavers of Oregon State, getting points at home against Oregon. Rivalry game. I just think that crowd's going to be ruckus. So, pick number 1, Oregon State getting 16.5. I'm going against Florida again. I'm taking A&M, a minus the 3.5. They're better than Florida. I don't think the quarterback change is going to make a difference for the Gators, so I'm going to lay the 3.5 with the Aggies. Pick number 3. I am going to take. Why don't I take an over? I like a lot of overs this week too. I'm going to take Miami of Ohio getting the 3-hook at home against Cincinnati for pick number 3. Pick number 4. I'm going to take Washington State getting the 4-hook against Washington in the Apple Cup. And the last one, I am going to take, there's a couple I had in mind. There's one more. I'm going to go with Toledo getting the 10.5 against Mississippi State. And then that's also going to be my money line underdog, plus 280 Toledo, to knock off Mississippi State. And then the NFL Fab 5. First pick, I'm going with over 46.5 and Saints Cowboys. I adore this over. I absolutely love this over. It's probably my favorite over bet in a while. Pick number 2 of the Fab 5. I'm going to lay 7.5 at the Lions against the Bucks. I just think that the Lions are a lot better than the Bucks. I know it's a playoff rematch and everything, but this just screams double-digit Lions win to me. Pick number 3, I'm taking the Vikings, getting the 5.5 at home against the Niners. No McCaffrey potentially, and granted the Vikings killed a bad Giants team, but they were my pick to be the surprise of the NFC this year, so I'm going to rock the boat with the Vikings. Pick number 4, I'm going to lay 8.5 with the Ravens at home against the Raiders. Bounce back spot at home opener. Jim Harbaugh's going to have his team ready to go. And the last pick of the Fab 5, I'm going to lay the 6.5 with the Texans against the Bears. I don't think the Bears are ready for prime time at all. And I think they're going to be fired up in Houston for their home opener. So I'm going to lay the 6.5 with the Texans against the Bears. And my underdog outright pick of the week. I'm going to do it. I'm going to freaking do it. I'm going down with the ship, and I keep doing it. Vikings, plus 188 to knock off the Niners. I don't think McCaffrey's going to play. And I think that the Skull crowd is going to be fired up. So Minnesota, plus 188 to knock off the Niners. That's my upset special of week 2. So that was a fun show. I'll be back Monday recapping everything and looking ahead to everything on Monday. Hope you guys have a great weekend, everyone.